Hey guys, welcome back to Honey Money SG, and in this channel we are all about building financial knowledge, share money saving hacks, and also help you lead a fulfilling quality of life. Now you may feel that HSBC credit cards are actually not on top of your priority list because we have other more attractive cards from like DBS banks, UOB banks, and even OCBC or Citibanks, right? But do you also know that the less popular a card is, most likely their benefits will be a little better as well, because they need to keep their existing customers and also bring in even more customers. So in this video, I'll talk about 3 HSBC cards that you should consider applying for, whether for sign up bonus as well as their card benefits. Let's go. Alright, first card is the HSBC Revolution Visa. Now for HSBC Revolution Visa, I actually touched about this during my Miles credit card video, right, which you can take a look over here. So I talk about HSBC Revolut card being a very beginner friendly miles accumulation card in terms of a reward point system, right? Because you would earn 10x reward points, which is equivalent to 4 miles per dollar spent on your online purchases as well as your mobile contactless purchases. And for this kind of reward cards, the good thing is there is actually no minimum spend required. So you don't have to actually achieve like a minimum level of spend in order to get the 4 miles per dollar, unlike your cashback cards which usually have minimum spend requirements every month. And the other good thing is for HSBC Revolution Visa, their reward points actually expire quite a long while, right? It takes around 37 months for them to expire. So that's just a really long validity date if you want to accumulate miles over the long term to prevent them from expiring too soon and you cannot redeem them. Of course, there are also limitations of this card such that you are only entitled up to 10,000 reward points per month. So that's quite equivalent to $1,000 in Singapore dollars terms, which also means that after the first $1,000 spent, you won't be eligible for those 4 miles per dollar or 10x reward points. And for HSBC Revolution Visa, it's kind of strategized, right? Because you could only earn 10x rewards points on their whitelisted categories. And these categories are airlines, car rental, lodging, cruise lines, and travel agencies. So most likely these are your holiday and travel expenses when you want to travel abroad. Department stores and retail stores. So this would be your shopping categories, whether they are online or offline using the contactless payment method. And also supermarket, dining, food delivery, and transportation. These are more for our daily necessity spend, which we could easily achieve them every month. And lastly will be the membership clubs if you are part of that group. So although with the limited categories that would earn you 10x reward points, I felt that HSBC Revolution card is relatively simple to use, right? Because all the categories are really very connected to our daily lives and essential spending and all that. So if you are considering to start your miles reward journey to accumulate miles and actually fly business class flights on your next holiday, right, then do strongly consider the HSBC Revolution Visa. It will be a good card to your addition. Alright, next up is the HSBC Advanced Visa Cashback Credit Card. Now, I already covered this card earlier in my cashback credit cards with no minimum spend. You can also take a look over here at this video, which I went through all the cashback credit cards that could earn you unlimited cashback without any minimum spend. But HSBC Advanced Visa Credit Card is kind of different level. So you actually gain like 1.5% cashback on your first $2,000 of spend. And then for any spend above $2,000, you actually get 2.5%. So that actually bumps up the cashback category by 1%, right? One more thing you should note is that your cashback is actually capped at $70 per month if you are a non-HSBC banking account holder. So all the terms and conditions I talk about are for the non-HSBC banking account customer. But do you know what's more for the banking account customer? Here goes. Now you actually get additional 1% cashback on top of whatever you have earned from the HSBC Advanced Credit Card if you are a HSBC Everyday Global account holder. So very simple, right? All you need to do is just to open a HSBC Everyday Global account right now, and then you can just bump up your cashback percent of this HSBC Advanced Credit Card by 1%, which is really quite a good deal. And the conditions to actually maintain that HSBC Everyday Global account is actually quite simple. You just need to do a monthly interbank transfer of $2,000 into the Everyday Global account, and then you can maintain it, because that's just one of the conditions to actually maintain the Everyday Global account. Something more beneficial about the Everyday Global account, or I call it EGA for short, right? So you actually get 1% additional cashback on all gyro payments out of your EGA. What does that even mean, right? It means if you have spent $2,000 per month on your advanced credit card and you actually use your Everyday Global account to make a gyro payment back to your credit card, you'll earn that additional 1% on top of the 3.5% that you have already achieved on your advanced Visa credit card. So that's like almost 3.5 plus 1, that's 4.5%. And you know gyro is not only limited to the HSBC credit cards, right? So it opens up an endless opportunity for other kind of payments regarding gyro, especially now that e-gyro is introduced in Singapore from November onwards. So I leave it up to your imagination of what you can do with it. But if there's a sign up promotion for Everyday Global account, I'll put it in my pinned comments as well, so you could use the referral link to sign up to get some rewards as well. Of course, the optimal spend of the HSBC advanced credit card is that you spend $2,000 per month, so now you get 3.5% cashback if you are an Everyday Global account holder, and at the same time, if you use the gyro transaction of your Everyday Global account, it will make it 4.5%. So that brings me to my last credit card of HSBC, which is HSBC Visa Platinum. So this card will earn you 5% cashback on all local dining and groceries, including online groceries as well, right? So it primarily only focuses on these two categories: dining and grocery. It's kind of like the Citi Cashback MasterCard, right? Where you get 6% cashback on dining and then 8% cashback on grocery, which makes the HSBC Visa Platinum actually quite inferior. But not to say this card is useless as well, right? Because if you go to the petrol stations, you could actually get up to 16% discount plus 5% cashback on your petrol spending at Caltex and Shell. And there's actually a minimum spending of $600 per month. And in order to get all the cashback, you have to hit all the minimum spending for 3 months in a quarter, and you get your cashback after that quarter, which is kind of similar to the UOB One cashback Visa credit card, right? Just that it has much less benefits. Even so, the cashback is also capped at $250 per quarter, and also the cash rebates will be credited quarterly instead of monthly. So all in all, the HSBC Visa Platinum, not a really recommended card. Now, so far all the card benefits sound quite mediocre, right? But what you could do with HSBC credit card is actually quite special, because HSBC actually ties up with a lot of local merchants in Singapore, such as Golden Village, right? Do you know that you could actually get your weekday tickets as cheap as $7 per ticket if you buy like the HSBC movie ticket voucher? Yeah, they call it the HSBC movie card, right? So for like weekdays, you buy a bulk of 10 online tickets for $70, and that means $7 per weekdays ticket, which is the cheapest in the Singapore market right now. And if you prefer to watch movie on the weekends, that's also okay as well. For $90, you could get 10 movie tickets that you could watch in any day of the week. There are even other GV movie cards like the Gold Class if you prefer that kind of luxury movie setting. But you have to know that HSBC is the only credit and debit card partner company that could buy this GV movie card, Golden Village movie card, right? So that's just specific to them. Furthermore, if you are into online shopping from e-commerce sites such as Qoo10 and Shopee, right, then you'll be delighted to know that HSBC is actually their card partner as well. So for every Friday midnight time, if you spend like above $100 in a single transaction with your HSBC card, you could actually get $10 off your purchase. And for Q10 as well, right, it's kind of seasonal offer whereby you hit like a minimum $100 spending, you could get like $10 off as well. So all these kind of offers are card specific promos which you have to look out for time to time. So if you are not a HSBC card holder, then you won't enjoy all these kind of benefits, which is why even though the HSBC credit card options are not that great, but their partner discounts usually make it up for them. And that's why you should check out my links down below in the pinned comment as well as the description, so that you can learn of the best sign up offers, especially with your HSBC credit card if you are new to bank, because you could get up to $300 in cash. And do note that this video is not sponsored by HSBC at all, so it's really my own sharing. But if you have found value and enjoyed the video, do consider giving me a like at the bottom of the video. It just takes 1 second of your time, and consider subscribing to my channel to find more about this money saving hacks. Also join us over at our Telegram group at Honey Money SG for more of these deals. My name is Christopher, this is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.